To the TDOT SmartWay cameras, some parts of the area now around Knoxville starting to see some pretty damp conditions out there. You can see some of the spray being kicked up behind some of these vehicles that are moving along. And matter of fact, this is I-40 near the split from what I understand. So this is out in West Knox County, out near the Knox-Loudoun County line. Now we're also watching the plateau, as we mentioned. The storm starting to move on to the plateau, coming out of Middle Tennessee, starting to transition into our area. This is through one of our weather cameras there in Crossville, and you can see the wind also whipping the flags in the breeze. Let's send it over to Chief Meteorologist Ken Weathers right now. So Ken, what's the timing for all of this for the rest of us?
Yeah, but heaviest rainfall, as you mentioned, on the plateau now. That's going to be sliding eastward over the next several hours, and then it's going to be one of these situations where we probably go from a severe threat to a possibility of some isolated flooding a little later tonight. Still that level 2 out of 5 risk areas in yellow shaded here, and we still have the tornado watch, which means conditions are possible for isolated tornadoes later tonight. Cumberland and Fentress County, that goes until 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 Central, and then that risk really decreases farther east. And really the next couple of hours is about our best opportunity if we're going to see any of those severe thunderstorms, and it's the line that's made its way through Middle Tennessee now and is approaching portions of the plateau. I'll zoom in and show you that. It's that one warning just out of our viewing area. There's Cumberland County, so we'll be watching for that over the next little bit. Otherwise, just heavy rainfall, lots of lightning as well. Portions of Fentress, Scott, Campbell County, over 59 strikes just within the field of view there. Here's 6 timeline, kind of give you an idea of the timing of these showers and storms. So they're on the northern plateau now, sliding eastward into the valley. We have scattered showers for much of the area, and then basically I think we're done with our severe threat, and we're talking about just some locally heavy rainfall. Could be some gusty winds right along the cold front, and that's most likely the front here by 2 a.m. right over the Knoxville area, because notice temperatures 39 Jamestown, 60 in Knoxville. Shower chances taper off towards daybreak, and the cold air really starts to pour in, and we're not going to see much of a warm up as we go through the day on Friday. So really what we're looking at here, an isolated severe storm for the plateau counties over the next couple of hours. Can't rule out some isolated damaging wind gusts, but locally heavy rainfall going to be the bigger impact the way it's looking, a medium to high risk for that, and that's just about everybody across the area. I'll talk more about that and the cooler temperatures for Friday coming up in a minute, Bo.
All right, Ken, we'll check back with you here in just a little bit. Remember, you can stay up to date on weather conditions where you are with our free weather app. To download it, very easy to do. Just scan your screen right now or search Knoxville Weather in the App Store or Google Play. And we are seeing lots of schools closing or delaying classes in the morning due to the threat of all of this rain. Athens City Schools, Morgan County, Claiborne County, and Hawkins County schools are closed tomorrow. Granger County is now on a 2-hour delay. Of course, we keep our list updated for you with all the closing and delays scrolling at the bottom of your screen and posted at WATE.com. You can check it out there. Well, there is damage and impacts to see out to Middle and West Tennessee. Here's some flooding. This is actually out of Weakley County, and you can see some of the roadways there, all that rain they've been dealing with during the course of the day, causing some tricky driving situations there for some of the motorists and those homeowners. And then some hail to see in Dixon County. That's about quarter size right now. You can see this one individual displaying that. We've also seen a report from our Nashville affiliate of some roof damage. Of course, we'll continue to watch this storm system and keep you posted throughout the night. Our next Big 7 story for you, answers starting to come into our newsroom about the moments before 5 people, one of them a child, were shot Tuesday in Sweetwater. Arrest records obtained today by WAT6 on your side show the young victim was a 2-year-old girl reportedly shot in the head. The documents also name the man who died, Lenny Huerta. And they come with a witness account of what happened. That witness, the child's mother, telling deputies that men in a car and a pickup pulled up to the home on Hawkins Road, demanding to be let into the home, allegedly threatening to break in if she refused. Well, the woman reportedly trying to fend them off with a tent pole when a shot was fired, hitting the child. A shootout then followed with bullets fired into and out of the house. Now, a manhunt followed as investigators tried to track down Liu Gabriel Huerta, at the point still being called a person of interest at that point. Huerta taken into custody last night with help from the Smoky Mountain Fugitive Task Force. Huerta now faces criminal charges, including attempted first-degree murder, attempted aggravated robbery, and reckless endangerment. Of course, we're going to keep you posted as the investigation moves now into the court system. We have a big update tonight in a fatal helicopter crash that we want to tell you about. The Tennessee Army National Guard sharing the names and these pictures of the 2 pilots that were killed. Chief Warrant Officer 3 Daniel Wadham and Chief Warrant Officer 3 Danny Randolph. According to a news release, Wadham was from Jolton, Tennessee, Randolph from Murfreesboro. The pilots have served 13 years and 15 years, respectively. We've been showing you the heartbreaking video as their UH-60 fell from the sky, hitting the ground near a stretch of highway in the Huntsville area, exploding into flames and smoke. Tonight, the Tennessee National Guard says the helicopter was approaching Huntsville, Alabama Executive Airport. The sheriff's office confirms no one was hurt on the ground. Susan Shepard says she heard the helicopter buzzing over her home, praising the pilot for saving lives.
He's a hero, I think. I really do think he's a hero because it could have been a lot worse and there could have been a lot more lives lost today.
National Guard says the soldiers were assigned to A Company with the 1/230th Assault Helicopter Battalion based at Nashville's Berry Field. Now, we don't know yet what caused the helicopter to go down. Federal and state investigators are looking into what happened. Also tonight, a tribute to those pilots on the floor of the Tennessee Senate.
And I think these are just two heroes of Tennessee for many, many reasons. And I would ask that we stand for a moment of silence.
State Senator Richard Briggs from right here in Knoxville making that request earlier today. Both chambers spoke about the Guardsmen's sacrifice and service to the state before holding those moments of silence and praying. Our next big story for you, more arrests in the effort to stop the Detroit to East Tennessee drug pipeline. It's been dubbed the 313 Initiative for the Detroit Area Code. And tonight, the law enforcement agencies involved are showing off their latest effort. It comes in the form of this picture shared by the TBI today, revealing a drug bust, finding what investigators say was heroin, fentanyl, meth, marijuana, prescription drugs, and guns. Working with detectives out of Detroit, the initiative team says it set up the operation in the Merchant Drive area, then stopped a car and searched a home along Central Avenue Pike, leading them to the drug haul. Now, 7 people face charges ranging from possession with the intent to sell drugs for some of them to maintaining a house for drug sales for others and more. The Knox County District Attorney General's office revealed the 313 initiative earlier in the month, but it has apparently been going on since December, saying the influx of drugs has driven up crime and overdose deaths around East Tennessee. Next on our Big 7 list for you tonight, more arrests connected with claims that students have been making threats against area schools. We've seen several of them in recent weeks, and tonight another sheriff is asking parents to warn kids about the potential consequences. That latest threat and arrest coming from Jefferson County. Sheriff's office there saying staff at Jefferson Middle got a phone call about it this morning. SROs and the school started investigating. Eventually, a male student was charged with making a threat of mass destruction on school property. We're told no one's safety was ever in any danger. In the Facebook post announcing the charge, the sheriff's office credits reports from students and parents for 9 threat arrests in this school year. Sheriff Jeff Coffey's office tonight encouraging conversations at home about threats and how serious it is to report them. Now, just yesterday, we learned about juvenile detectives in Knox County arresting 2 students for alleged threats of mass destruction, one at Gibbs Middle, one at Powell High School. Here again, Sheriff Tom Spangler asking parents and guardians tonight to keep talking with children about how serious they take these threats. Next here at the 7, a big transformation begins along Cumberland Avenue. Today, we noticed demolition underway at a building which once housed the Tin Roof Bar. You know, last week, we told you about demolition permits issued to start the teardowns, replacing icons of the strip like Stefano's Pizza and the Rocky Top Market Shell Station with a $500 million housing and retail project. Now, as we've been telling you, the Hub on campus is an effort to create more than 800 new apartments and new parking areas. Developers call it the Hub on campus, bringing 800 new apartments sorely needed as UT faces record high enrollment and a high demand among students for places to live near UT's campus. Our last Big 7 story for you, a deeper dive into the clash over who runs Blount Memorial Hospital. Today, we had the chance to sit down with hospital CEO Harold Naramore, reacting to news that County Mayor Ed Mitchell is working to ask UT Medical Center to operate the facility. Now, yesterday, Naramore explained he was blindsided by the revelation, only hearing about it via media reports. Mayor Mitchell saying he wanted to bring fresh perspectives to the hospital's leadership, while Naramore says he has a plan for Blount Memorial's future, one that's been hampered by interference from county leaders.
I've tried to meet with the mayor on number of occasions from the time I became the CEO. There were, emails we tried to arrange time to meet. You may have seen my November 30 letter that I wrote after a special call county commission meeting, where I offered to sit down and meet with the mayor an hour a month, and actually offered to have him suggest the times that would work best for him. None of that has happened.
We did reach out to the mayor's office today for an interview. They declined and referred us back to the release that was sent out yesterday. UT Medical, though, did send us a statement saying, quote, at the request of the Blount County Mayor's Office, the University of Tennessee Medical Center has engaged in a discussion with Mayor Ed Mitchell on potential opportunities to assist Blount Memorial Hospital with its challenges while continuing to provide health care services to benefit the patients and communities the organization serves.